Hello viewers, welcome back once again to Let's Play Reunion. I pretty much tried to get back to where we were. I kind of slowed down a little bit of the building of the colony on Penelope, so that's just in the process of starting up, but we are also in the process of being attacked. I have a slightly bigger army. We have a larger number of troops this time, so we will see if this is enough to get us through. We'll find out in just a moment, I suppose, if this is going to be enough of an army. We're under attack by the Morgruls once again. We have larger numbers this time. It looks like we have tipped the scales slightly in our favour, so I think we're winning this one. We've lost 8 hunters, but we defeated their 20. Excellent. Morgrul invasion forces have been defeated. And we are taking prisoners by the looks of it. Strange insectoid looking sort of insect lizard things. Weird. But yes, we have defeated the Morgrul's first proper attack. This was a bigger attack than that really crappy one that they sent at us at first. But I have no doubts they are going to be back. So I'm going to save the game here. So that's really technically the first real Morgrul's attack. Okay, apart from that, I'm pretty much where I was. We're still in the process of inventing some of these stuff, so I'd kind of put off some of this just so that we could focus on building some troops for that battle. So we are in the process of building a colony here. I have not finished it yet, so we're going to be basically just building this back up to the point where it was, which is, as always, going to be a complete pain in the ass. We are inventing things right, left and centre here. We have the galleon on its way. Right, I'm going to build these things in this colony here, because otherwise we're going to be wasting time. This is the most time critical stage of the game. Basically, mistakes made here can put you in an unwinnable situation very, very easily. So, I'm going to build another nuclear generator and a whole bunch of mines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Attention.
And we have picked up an incoming SOS signal from the Phoenix system. This is something that we're going to have to look at. So we haven't quite done this yet. We are going to need to get a galleon out there to these guys. Although we may already be too late if they're already sending an SOS message. What we're going to want to do though is we're going to build a colony out here on this planet, and there's a very specific reason for this. We want to build an observatory here, and we also need to do this to gain another bit of technology. Really, the first colony we build on that place is going to collapse and die very quickly, unfortunately, for reasons that we're about to see. So it's going to cost at least 100,000 for us to build a colony there. We, in the meantime, have we purchased our minor droids yet? No, we're still going to need to. In fact, did I bring the minor droids over to the planet?
Transfer.
No. Okay. So this is what happens when you go between different saves. You forget what you've done and what you haven't done. Things get really confusing. We are going to need to take minor droids to Penelope, to our colony out there.
Zoom out.
We're going to need to go here, minor droids. We need to go back to the actual colony. We're going to need to make sure we have a vehicle plant as well.
Build.
So we need a vehicle plant, which we can build there. And we're going to need a spaceport, as well as the rest of our mines. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Need another 4.
Build.
6.
Build.
7.
Attention.
Oops. And we have another security check. Page 14 is armor.
Build. Build.
So,
Ship.
do that.
Control.
Transfer the minor droids to the surface.
Ship. Surface. Mine. Add droid.
And a full complement of minor droids. We are now going to want to,
Surface.
as quickly
Ship.
as possible really,
Control panel. Transfer.
get some techs on.
Message.
I'm going to pretty much
Message.
ignore these demands for hospitals and things right now,
Control
because this part of the game is just so
Control.
time critical.
Zoom out. Planner. Move. Ship. Message.
So I'm going to bring this techs on back here.
Transfer.
We're going to need this to
Back.
build
Research.
a galleon. I'm also going to
Start
build this
design.
tractor beam. Can we research that? Is there anything that's too low? Doesn't look like it.
Back.
Okay.
Select.
We are going to build a galleon.
Buy.
We can afford
Okay.
one of these now.
Message.
We can now
Research.
build a tractor
Start
beam.
design.
We can
Message.
now also research
Back.
troopers. Okay, we are just going to wait for that galleon to
Control.
be produced, and there's a couple of things that we're going to need to do here quite
Ship.
quickly. So
Control.
this is the transfer group. We'll just wait for that galleon to be produced. Now this can now go through hyperspace.
Control panel.
So I'm
Back.
gonna save the game here. I'm gonna create some more frequent saves at this
Save.
point here. It is entirely possible that we're already too late to do what I'm planning to do, but I'm not 100% sure of the dates. Certain things happen by certain dates, but a lot of it is timed at this point in the game.
Ship.
And that doesn't help when you only discover things at different rates. Sometimes it can
Control.
leave you in a bad situation. What I'm going to do, I'm going to send this galleon
Control. Zoom out.
through to System 2. I'm going to first of all send it to
Planner.
Phoenix 3.
Move. Ship. Message. Message.
And we have met with an alien race who call themselves the
Attention.
Calls. Greetings, alien.
Be in peace and prosperity. We have just discovered your existence, and we know that you are also fighting the Morgruls.
That is right.
There are some strategically important planets in your system. We will supply you with weapons so you may fight against them.
When are we receiving your weapons?
The weapons will be with you shortly. All we ask is that you deal with us confidentially. This is for your own good as well as our own. Fight bravely. May peace and prosperity be with you.
Okay, so the Calls have given us
Back.
some
Research.
technology. That would be a starfighter,
design.
which is a much better spacecraft. We're going to be building those quickly. Now,
Ship.
back to the
Control.
transfer ship.
Control. Zoom
We
out.
also want to go to
Planner.
this planet,
Move. Ship. Message. Message.
which has another alien race called the Felonians. They are not going to speak to us just yet. But
Control.
we have discovered them nonetheless. So,
Zoom out. Planner.
another thing that we're going to
Ship.
want to do
Message.
really
Surface.
is build a colony here. That's... Oh, hello. Greetings, Felonians.
Greetings, humanoids. We are in great need of energon. We had a contract with the Calls until now. It seems that our relationship has become impossible to continue. We ask that you consider becoming our trader partners.
What will you give in return?
We can give 100,000 credits for 10,000 tons of energon.
I think something more valuable could be offered. A new invention
could be the base of our deal? We can offer a battle tank for 10,000 tons of energon. Do you accept it? It's a pleasure doing business with you. It's a deal then.
Okay, that
Message.
means we can now produce battle tanks, which are important. We've also just researched the Starfighter. Battle tanks are important because without battle tanks, your ground infantry is going to be very, very, very weak. The basic troopers are so
Research.
bad that they are almost completely worthless. Battle tanks are actually capable of fighting on the ground and therefore capable of allowing us to conduct planetary takeovers. We can now, with this technology, potentially attack the Morgruls. We are going to wait a little bit though, as they potentially have some bigger air defences that we're going to have to get through first of all as well. So we're going to want to research some more
Back.
stuff.
Surface.
Um,
Star map. Zoom out.
So,
Back.
is there
Local.
anybody
Stop.
else in here yet? No new information. Beware of the Morgruls, yeah, we know
Stop.
open their decks. Have you seen or heard anything? No, nothing else seems to be
Back.
happening just now.
B.
Save the game here.
Save.
Right, we now have the battle tanks. We are also now
Planet.
going to go to
Planet.
System
Surface.
2 and we're going to build a
Dear
colony
colony.
here. Not even going to place anything other than a colony
Dear
centre here
colony.
at the moment.
Message.
Colony has begun
Planet
construction. I'm just going to
information.
lower the
Deck,
taxes to none
decrease.
as well.
Surface.
Because
Planet information. Message.
oh, no,
Back.
that's not good. That was not what I was expecting to happen there. I was hoping for a different
Ship.
message.
Attention. Back.
This is bad.
Ship.
I don't
Back.
think we're really in a position where
Ship.
we're ready for another battle
Change.
yet.
Control. Message.
Our people are dying. That was the message I was waiting for.
Ship.
Unfortunately, we also have a message
Control.
saying that we're about to be
Route.
freaking attacked. We've been given some fighters. Hopefully that'll be enough.
Surface. Star map.
Morgrul Fleet 3 unfortunately has arrived here.
Message.
We're under attack.
They are behind you.
Are we going to have enough to fend off this wave?
No rock and roll with me.
Looks like we might just have enough here. Fortunately, the calls have given us 10 fighter craft, and that was just enough to get
Okay.
through that battle. We've defeated the second Morgrul invasion fleet. So, right, I'm going to save the game again here. Things are going to get really hectic here. Right, we've beaten the second Morgul's fleet. We've also got a couple of other messages there. Our spy reports that a ship can be found near to Mirax System's second planet. So that will be something to keep in mind. Have we even found that system yet? I don't know if we...
Back. Star map.
we don't think we have. We haven't found that at all yet. So what we
Planet.
have
Surface.
also been told, however,
Planet
is that the
information.
people on this planet are dying.
Message. Back. Messages.
They are dying
Messages.
due to radiation. Yeah, your people are dying because of radiation in Phoenix System Planet Phoenix 2.
Back. Research.
We don't really have...
Message.
Yeah, this is what we want. The anti-rad
Design.
shield. We need 8 physics. We need
Message.
8 physics to accomplish that. That may be a step
Back.
too far for Mr. Thomas Dempsey. We're going to need a new advisor.
Commanders.
How
Develop.
much does he cost? 250,000. I don't think we're going to save this colony in time, which is why I just built a very, very basic colony there. If we get 200,
Message.
And 50,000. We can hire
Welcome
this
back.
guy. He's probably
Developer
still not
back.
going to have the right skills to
Research.
do this. He is 7 physics, but we're still going to need 1 more
Back.
physics, so he's going to go to university.
Back. Message.
And in the meantime, we're
Message.
inventing things all over the freaking place, and
Message.
so much stuff is happening at once that I am losing my freaking mind here. Right, we need this guy to learn more physics. We'll pay for that. We also are going to very, very soon need.
Research. Back.
We're going to need to.
Back.
We're going to need to find the
Local.
way to the other system. Who's this guy?
Talk.
Who are you? I won't talk with you.
Talk.
Bartender, who's that suspicious character? He's a spy. How dangerous is he? He's listening even now. I think I'll speak to him. Alright.
Talk.
Beware of the Morgruls. We have a spy hunter
Talk.
here. There's a spy in the pub, and do your job and you will richly rewarded. No, we do not want the spy hunter to kill this guy. I'm going to talk to him. Would you work for me? It depends how much you offer. I think you need to offer him 30,000. Unfortunately, we don't have that right now, which is going to put us in minuses. Do you know anything important, though? Yes, the Morgrals are in the 3rd solar system. The coordinates are blah. We have the coordinates for the 3rd solar system. Okay,
Yeah.
that is important because we now need to send our
Control.
transfer ship
Control.
through there.
Zoom out.
Apologies if I seem to be jumping through a lot of really fast stuff.
Move
Just as I
ship.
say, this is all very time limited. If we do not get this done in time, we will lose the game. Defeating the Morgrals is
Message.
the most difficult part of this game, just because it's so you're so restricted by the time that you've got to do it. So
Message.
we have reached
Control.
a planet here with a whole bunch of Morgrul fleets at it. This looks like it is most likely the Morgrul's home planet.
Zoom out.
However,
Lana.
the
Move ship. Message. Message.
guy at the spy informed us there was something.
Back.
Where did he say it was?
Messages.
I'm not even going to be able to scroll back up to it.
Back.
He said it was at one of the
Surface.
moons
Back.
of
Ship. Control.
Mirat's 2nd planet,
Control.
I think. Try moon.
Move ship. Message.
1.
Attention.
We have found Explorer 1. So remember, right back at the start of the game, and then Explorer 1 and Explorer 2 were sent out to search for new habitable planets. Explorer 1 was lost. We have found its remains.
Attention.
After discovering Explorer 1, a search has started. Your men have recovered items of unknown origin from the ship. And there it is, the wreckage of Explorer 1. Some rather funky music. So, we have discovered
Research.
some things here. We
Start
can now
design.
research missiles. We're
Start
also
design.
still unable
Start
to
design. Back.
research that because our
Message.
researcher has not come back from the university
Research.
yet.
Start design. Message.
Right.
Message.
We are now able to
Back.
build an
Surface.
anti-radiation
Planet.
shield. Has that colony
Wow.
fallen apart yet? Or
Planet.
do we still have
Surface.
a colony here? We actually still have a colony here.
Message.
Right. Of course, it's going to cost an
Planet
absolute
information.
fortune
Surface.
to do all of this, because we're going to need probably another nuclear generator as well. Where is it? An anti-radiation shield costs 70,000 credits. Jesus.
Message.
Yeah, so people are dying. They've been dying for a while.
Build.
This is probably also going to run us out of power, so we're going to build a nuclear generator.
Build. Message.
There we go. Our people are
Planet
now
information.
no
Next
longer
include
dying. We can bump it up to probably
service.
just some low taxes. The main reason we actually have a colony here is so we can build an observatory.
Build.
We need to build an observatory to discover more planets in this system. So we're going to do that. Hopefully before it is too late. And I'm going to save the game here as well. Right. Now, where does that actually leave us? We are going to need to research the destroyer.
Design.
And that is also going to be beyond our abilities. We are not strong enough at maths. So Mr. Man's going to have to go to university again. And it's going to cost a fortune.
Message.
Right.
Developer.
Go to university, sir. Go and study the old maths. I will pay. We need it so we can research the stuff.
Production.
In the meantime, are we able to build any more starfighters? Going to cost an awful lot of money, of course.
Message.
The advisor has returned.
Message.
Destroyer is ready for production, but it's impossible to build. We need to develop the space station.
Okay. Bye. Okay. Bye. Okay.
Right. That means we can now build or research a space station, which will allow us to build destroyers. We also found a new planet in the Phoenix system, Phoenix 4.
Message. Message.
And the space station is ready for production. We're going to need missiles as well. We're going to need spy satellites. We need all of these things.
Star map.
Phoenix 4 has been discovered. Don't really think that was the one we were wanting to discover. I think we're really looking for it to pick up Phoenix. Phoenix 1 is the place that we are looking for.
Planet. Move ship. Message. Star map.
So we have another planet here. Not really a whole lot that we really need to do with that at the moment. Right now the main focus is to build a destroyer. We really need to get a space station up and running, and we need to get a destroyer up and running. As before too long the Morgruls will be back, and they will be bringing destroyers with them this time. They also will be defending their home planet with destroyers, so we will need some destroyers in order to take them out. So we are, of course, the thing with destroyers, you need a space station to build a destroyer. Space stations are expensive. So these cost 60,000 detoxin, which we can cover. I think we've got just about enough of everything else apart from Texon. We're going to need some more Texon and probably some more ever so slightly more Energon as well. Right, where is my is this the transfer ship? We're going to go to Penelope, our colony here, which is the colony for Texon. We're going to land, grab any Texon that has been produced, and take it back to New Earth.
Control. Zoom out. Planet.
Nope, not Zeus. Go to New Earth.
Move message.
And land here.
Transfer.
Drop all of the Texon.
Production.
And we want to build a space station. We can afford a space station. And then we want to build a destroyer. We don't have enough Energon, unfortunately, to build a destroyer. We shouldn't be too far off it though. If we go to Planet Main, how much Energon do we have? 3,000. What the hell message was that? Apparently we need a hospital in New Earth. I don't care right now. That is not something I'm interested in at the moment. We will sort our colonies out later. Right now we need a destroyer. Still don't have enough Energon. How much Energon does it cost for one of these? 13,500.
Bed. Ship.
Quite a lot, in other words.
Mine.
7, 8, 9, 10.
Message. Message.
I don't care right now, don't care right now, don't care right now. Just give me enough
Bed.
energy that I can buy one of these destroyers.
Buy.
Probably I'm still
No,
short.
Buy.
There. I
Okay.
can now buy a destroyer. Hopefully one destroyer will be enough just to get me through this part. We're also going to need missiles.
Okay.
We're going to need more twin
Buy.
lasers.
Okay. Buy. Okay.
And if we
Bye.
can afford it, we're going to want more starfighters.
Message. Buy. Okay.
We're going to need
Message.
to wait for our energon supplies to come back up. We have
Bye.
discovered Phoenix 1.
Okay.
Now,
Bad.
there's a very specific reason I've been waiting for us to discover Phoenix 1, and I will get to that in just a second once we have added a couple of troops to our army here, because we are a little bit short on fighters. So, yeah, put all these in place. Destroyer.
Bad.
Right. I'm going to save the game just because we now have a destroyer. And if I sound stressed right now, it's because I am. This bit of the game can go wrong so very easily.
Ship.
Right, we are going to take our transfer ship. We're going to take it to that planet that we discovered,
Zoom out.
Phoenix 1.
Lana.
Again, this is one of those things that you would only really find through trial and error.
Message.
Hopefully we'll be getting there in time to do this.
Attack message.
We found a ship. I went and clicked through my message too quickly, but we found a ship drifting in space. It's a Morgrul pirate ship, basically. And as we have a tractor beam, we're going to take them on board. And here we have the Morgruls. Tell me, what are your plans?
With the Khals on our side, we will attack the Valonians.
So the Khals seem to be developing something of an alliance with the Morgruls. Perhaps they have looked at the number of attacks that we are enduring at the moment and went, you know what, we're going to side with these guys. So yes, we are going to try and stop this from happening. You will send all this message to your leaders. Tell them that the Khals are preparing an attack against you. Okay, we will send a message using our secret code, but then we ask that you set us free. Okay. You need to let them free, otherwise they don't send a message, and everything was for nothing. If we let them free, they will basically send a message which completely undermines their alliance with the Khals, and it will result in the Khals helping us should we attack the Morgruls, which we will be doing shortly.
Attention.
It also means that we get to start researching this ship that the Morgruls have, the pirate ship. So we
Start
can
design.
back to researching that. We're going to need to send our advisor to university in order for him to research the spy ship as
Back.
well. But in the
Production.
meantime,
Select.
what we're going to want to do is, can we build another
Buy.
destroyer? Yeah, we're short on energon.
No.
Can we
Back.
actually
Control
grab some
panel.
energon? What ship am I in at the moment? This is the satellite carrier. I think this is the wrong
Ship.
one that we need the transfer
Control.
ship. Oh, in fact,
Control.
of course, I'm
Zoom
taking it
out.
over. Taking it over here. What I'm going to do, I'm going to send it to New
Lana.
Earth, and we're going to go to
Move
Apollo
ship.
this time.
Message.
I don't care about living space right now. That's
Message.
just a distraction from what is actually going on. We are at war, people. Right, we are going to take as much energon as we
Ship.
can
Control panel.
from Apollo, because there's quite a big
Control.
supply of it sitting
Move
there now.
ship. Control. Move ship. Message.
So, yeah, if we
Transfer.
dump as much
Control.
energon as we can
Control.
back on New Earth.
Move ship. Message. Message.
Pirate ship is apparently now ready for production. Pirate ship is
Transfer.
something that I've never actually found a use for in this game. It seems to be it's a trading ship, but it can be fitted with weapons. However, that's not something that ever becomes useful. It sort of feels a little bit like it's something that was meant to be expanded on in the game, but never really get fully fleshed out. There's a few things in the game that I will cover in a later video once time is less of a pressing concern that are like that. In the meantime, I'm just going to be building more destroyers and troops. So we want probably more starfighters as well if possible. We're short on Texon now. So if we take our ship to Penelope, we should be able to pick up some, hopefully there'll be some Texon built up there.
Move ship message.
Drop here and grab some Texon. Make a couple of trips back and forth here.
Message. Transfer.
Drop that Texon. We're a little bit short of uranium as well, so we'll get some more of that shortly. Ideally, I would have a bigger trade fleet to save the number of trips we're having to make here, but there's really not enough time for us to waste time building transfer ships here. We have more important things to do. We're going to want uranium, so grab that from Apollo, probably. That will be the nearest place that has that. There's a big pile of it here, which is nice. So, oops, I didn't mean to zoom out there. Right, that's the place we're actually at. We're going to go to New Earth. Dump as much of this uranium here as we can. Oops. Right.
Move ship message. Transfer.
So we're going to just grab piles of this uranium, drop it back in New Earth, and then we're going to produce a big fleet.
Move ship message.
We're going to have to start producing battle tanks as well shortly. Because without battle tanks, we will not be able to defeat the Morgruls. And what will happen if we do not defeat the Morgruls within the next couple of attacks from them? They will start attacking us with a fleet that is too big for us to defend. So really, we need to get a move on here. We need to take them out before it's too late. That should probably be enough uranium for the moment. So we have one of these. We have. I want more starfighters. Of course, they cost an absolute ton in energy on these things. Battle tanks are going to be something that we're going to need. Again, Energon. Energon is the one that really becomes a sticking point at this point in the game, because some of the spacecraft and fighter craft and everything just really go through your supply of it really rapidly. So we probably need to just wait a little bit here. Allow a bit of time for the fleet to kind of come together. What have we got? So we have another destroyer. We're going to need more missiles and twin lasers to go on that. 2 destroyers should really probably be enough at this point. I think.
Save.
I'm conscious that there may well be an attack coming from the Morgrul shortly. Anybody in here get any more information? Right, we can get this guy to go and spy our enemies, so we can go and find out what colonies the Morgruls have and that kind of thing. I'm not going to bother paying for it because I can pretty clearly see where their main base is. It's the one with the massive freaking Morgrul fleet floating in orbit. Hey, do you have any information? No. Do you have any information? Beware of the Morgruls. That was not useful. Right. Where are we? Where are we now? We've researched pretty much everything we can. We're going to need, in fact, to build some spy satellites.
Bye.
Building 2 or 3 of them just now. We're going to need to get our satellite carrier, bring that back to New Earth,
Planet. Move. Message.
and put the spy satellite on it. We only really need one right now. The reason we need that is so we can go to Mirak 3, which is clearly the Morgrul's home planet. We've also discovered another planet through here, so we'll just leave that with the default name. We're going to send a spy satellite in orbit of this planet, because a normal satellite would be destroyed as soon as you put it into orbit around an occupied planet. However, a spy satellite will allow us to actually see what is going on here. You can see there's a colony there. We don't have any information about it yet. It's a tropical planet. It has so much resources. Everything is in this place.
Message.
And we should get more information shortly on this. So that basically, once our spy satellite has determined that the Morgruls live on that planet, we will be able to attack it if we move a fleet there. We are still going to want a bigger fleet. We're going to want more. Well, we're not going to be able to attack it without battle tanks. We need battle tanks to win the ground battle after the battle in space has been won, and we're going to need probably close to about 100 of them. So we really need to get to a point where we can actually start building these a bit more rapidly. So I'm gonna save the game here. So this is the kind of, we are starting to build the fleet. We're beginning to build this fleet up, and we will see if it's successful. What we'll probably do as well, actually, I think before this drags on too long, I will call this the end of this current video, and we will continue from here in the next part. We will be building up our fleet in order to attack the Morgruls, and hopefully we will be able to build it up in time before they attack and kill us. So, thank you very much for watching once again. I hope you are enjoying this so far. If you are, leave us some comments, give us a like, leave some feedback, all the usual kind of stuff. Subscribe if you want to see more of this kind of stuff. If you have any questions or anything about the game as well, feel free to leave some comments and I will try and answer as best I can. I appreciate so far through this Let's Play I have been kind of rushing through a lot of things, and that's simply the nature of the game at this point. It does kind of force you to do a lot of things very, very quickly in order to not die, basically. So I will be slowing down the pace a little bit, and once we hopefully manage to defeat the Morgruls, we will have a little bit more time to kind of explore, and I'll be able to go through a lot of the different game mechanics. But in the meantime, and I appreciate things have been a little bit rapid so far. It's just partly due to the way the game kind of starts out. If you don't do all this stuff really quickly at the start, you just die. that's it. So yep, anyways, once again, thank you for watching. I hope to catch you the next time. In the meantime, thank you very much, and I will catch you later. See ya.